Welcome to my channel. In today's video, you will watch how Anaconda scare and eat the people in the jungle, and see how a group of explorers escaped the Anaconda. In the depths of a dense, mysterious jungle, a group of explorers ventured deep into uncharted territory. Their mission was to study the unique flora and fauna that thrived in this untouched wilderness. Little did they know, an ancient evil lay in wait, ready to unleash terror upon their expedition. As the explorers ventured further into the jungle, the familiar sounds of wildlife gradually faded away, replaced by an eerie silence that sent chills down their spines. Unease filled the air, but their curiosity drove them forward. Suddenly, a dense fog rolled in, shrouding the path ahead and separating the group. Lost and disoriented, the explorers trudged through the undergrowth, desperately calling out to each other. Panic set in as the fog thickened, obscuring their visibility to mere inches. It was as if an unseen presence was toying with their senses, heightening their fear with every step. As the fog slowly dissipated, the explorers found themselves in a clearing surrounded by towering trees that seemed to form an impenetrable barrier. It was then that a low, guttural growl echoed through the stillness. The explorers froze, their hearts pounding in their chests. Emerging from the shadows was a creature of nightmares, a colossal anaconda, its body coiled and ready to strike. Its eyes, as black as the depths of the jungle, held a malevolent intelligence that chilled the explorers to their core. With a flick of its powerful tail, the snake lunged forward, its jaws stretched wide, ready to swallow them whole. Panic swept through the group as they scattered, desperately trying to evade the snake's lethal grasp. The creature's sheer size and strength was staggering, leaving the explorers at a significant disadvantage. One by one, they fell victim to the anaconda's swift and deadly strikes, their terrified screams echoing through the jungle. As the survivors dwindled, they came to a horrifying realization. The anaconda was not merely a predator, but a guardian of an ancient curse that plagued the jungle. The creature's malevolence reached far beyond a mere thirst for blood. It sought to protect the jungle from intruders, keeping its secrets hidden from the world. With each death, the anaconda grew stronger, its hypnotic gaze captivating those who dared to look into its eyes. The remaining survivors, gripped by fear and madness, desperately stretched for a way to break free from the serpent's clutches and escape the jungle's clutches. Days turned into nights, and the survivors' determination waned as the relentless pursuit of the anaconda wore them down. It seemed as if there was no escape from the jungle's grasp, and the relentless predator that lurked within it. Slowly, they lost hope. In their darkest hour, when all seemed lost, a faint shimmer of light broke through the dense foliage. A glimmer of hope washed over the survivors as they stumbled upon a hidden shrine, its ancient walls adorned with cryptic symbols. With desperation fueling their actions, the survivors rallied together, invoking the power of the shrine to combat the curse that had befallen them. As the ritual unfolded, the skies darkened, and the jungle itself seemed to come alive, unleashing a torrential storm. The anaconda, weakened by the power of the shrine and the wrath of nature, writhed in agony, its monstrous form contorting and convulsing. With a final bone-chilling scream, the snake collapsed, its reign of terror vanquished. Exhausted and scared, the survivors emerged from the cursed jungle, forever changed by the horrors they had witnessed. The tale of the big anaconda in the jungle would be etched in their minds, a constant reminder of the price they paid for their curiosity. As the survivors emerged from the cursed jungle, they found themselves in a state of disarray. Their bodies were battered and bruised, their spirits shaken by the ordeal they had endured. They took a moment to catch their breath, gazing back at the treacherous jungle that had nearly claimed their lives. Though the threat of the big anaconda had been vanquished, the survivors knew that there was more to this jungle than met the eye. It had been a place of ancient power and long-held secrets, and they had only scratched the surface of its mysteries. Determined to uncover the truth, they resolved to regroup and delve deeper into the jungle, armed with newfound knowledge and a renewed sense of purpose. Their journey became more treacherous and unsettling as they ventured further into the heart of the jungle. Strange occurrences filled their days and haunted their nights. Eerie whispers that seemed to float on the wind, shadows that moved with a sinister life of their own, and strange markings etched into the trees and stones. The survivors' nights were fraught with restless dreams, where they would find themselves reliving the horrors they had faced. The big anaconda haunted their subconscious, its malevolent eyes burning into their minds. It was as if the entity, though defeated, still had a grip on their very souls. As days turned into weeks, the survivors began to unravel the ancient history of the jungle. They discovered tales of forgotten civilizations that had thrived in this very place, worshipping strange deities and practicing dark rituals that granted them immense power. It became clear that the curse of the jungle was not solely the work of the big anaconda, but a testament to the supernatural forces that permeated every inch of this enigmatic land. The survivors soon stumbled upon an ancient temple, concealed deep within the jungle. Its crumbling walls were abandoned with carvings that depicted scenes of sacrifice and unknown creatures. The air inside the temple was heavy with a palpable energy, almost as if the very essence of the jungle had been concentrated within its walls. As they explored the temple, the survivors stumbled upon a chamber hidden away from prying eyes. Within it lay a tablet, inscribed with text in a language long forgotten. With efforts fueled by equal parts curiosity and desperation, they deciphered its contents, revealing a chilling prophecy. According to the tablet, the curse of the jungle was far from over. The defeat of the big anaconda had merely been a temporary respite, and a new, even more powerful entity would rise to take its place. The survivors realized that their purpose in the jungle was not only to escape, but to prevent this ancient evil from spreading its malevolence beyond its confines. A surge of determination washed over the survivors as they understood the gravity of their task. They knew that they must find a way to permanently end the curse, to free the jungle from its cycle of darkness. With newfound resolve, they prepared themselves for a final showdown, a battle that would determine the fate of not only themselves, but the jungle and its inhabitants. Armed with knowledge, friendship, and a shared sense of purpose, the survivors braved the depths of the jungle once more. They knew that the road ahead would be perilous, fraught with untold dangers and unimaginable terrors. But they were no longer simply explorers. They were warriors in a battle against the unknown. As they delved deeper, their experiences sharpened their senses, honing their instincts to a razor's edge. They navigated treacherous terrain, faced deadly traps, and encountered creatures whose existence defied logic. In their quest to break the curse, they saw firsthand the true extent of the jungle's darkness. With each step, their understanding of the curse deepened. They learned that the jungle's power came from an ancient artifact hidden at its very core, a relic of unimaginable power, capable of corrupting all it touched. They knew that destroying this artifact was the key to releasing the jungle from its curse and freeing themselves from its clutches. The survivors faced their most daunting challenge yet, infiltrating the inner sanctum of the jungle where the artifact rested. Guarded by insidious creatures and protected by deadly traps, reaching the artifact would require every ounce of skill and courage they possessed. At long last, after countless battles and harrowing encounters, they stood before the artifact. It radiated anonymous energy, its dark power a stark contrast to the beauty of the jungle that surrounded it. With a collective breath, the survivors mustered their strength and prepared to destroy the relic, to sever its connection to the curse once and for all. As they struck the artifact, with all their might, a binding light filled the chamber, enveloping the survivors. When the light faded, they found themselves back at the edge of the jungle, standing together in triumph. The curse had been broken, the judge finally freed from its malevolent grip. The survivors marked their victory by planting a seed of hope in the heart of the once cursed jungle. They vowed to protect its secrets, to respect its power, and to ensure that the horrors they had faced would never again be unleashed upon the world. And so, the tale of the cursed jungle ended, but its echoes would forever resonate in the hearts of those who survived. In their shared experience, they found strength, solidarity, and a newfound respect for the delicate balance between curiosity and darkness that exists within the human spirit. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video. We will bring again another chilling story.